Howdy peeps, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hope you find something interesting. Well, today we're at Besthorpe All Saints Church, about 1.5 miles outside of Attleborough. And I will apologise because we are on GoPro today. I did bring the camcorder, but some idiot forgot to put a memory card back in it. And we're fairly low on charge on the GoPro. So we're going to go through this fairly rapidly and see how we go. So you can see the church in front of us there. It is a large grand cruciform church, originally built in the early part of the 14th century and had a full restoration in the 19th century by a J.B. Pierce, and an entire new roof in the 1980s. Most of what you can see is still 14th century, and only the east window was changed by Pierce due to stylings and stuff of the time. And the joys of GoPros, you have to keep tapping the screen. Now, due to the positioning of the transept, the chancel appears to be longer than the nave. Apparently once you get inside it all makes sense. The north transept has been converted to a meeting room with a glass panel screen. A cost of the parish of around about £100,000. So it should be a fairly high quality job they've done. I haven't seen if we can get inside yet, because some churches do tend to be closed unless there's something occurring inside due to, you know, theft, vandalism, that kind of thing. Just give you a quick panoramic of where we actually are in the Norfolk countryside, and some rather threatening looking clouds that hopefully I can make the walk home in time. Now, the church itself became Grade 1 listed on the 16th of July 1958, and the tower and other parts of the church reuse Norman stonework which predates the church by at least 300 years. Now, I'll go through this just in case we can't actually get inside. But there is a memorial for a Sir William Drury, who died in 1639 by the appropriately named Christmas Brothers. And what makes it notable and memorable isn't the fact that it's a memorial or that it was by the Christmas Brothers. Another quick pan of the Norfolk countryside, complete with the car coming past on what is the main road between Attleborough and Bunwell. So what makes it extra memorable are the other figures that are part of the memorial. That's the word, isn't it? Trying to walk, look at a screen and read notes at the same time is quite tricky. The most striking of which are a group of 3 children on the eastern side, and one of the boys in the group is carrying a skull like it was a football. On the right hand side, Drury's wife is seen kneeling in prayer, but below that there's another note of horror. According to the website, there are 2 dead children, one in a winding cloth and another skull. However, the south transept contains the biggest treasure, which is a collection of 15th century Norfolk glass, which has been reset into 4 panels and hung in front of the south window to protect it from pollution and vandalism. And as I found out while researching this, pollution is apparently the biggest problem with stained glass rather than actual vandalism. You just get some nice shots of some buttresses while we're at it. Mini buttresses, big buttresses, and as you can see by the shape of the tower, it's Norman, or part of it. But yes, it's avoided the dissolution of the monasteries in 1540s by Henry VIII because it was an Anglican church, not Roman Catholic. Drury's family actually built the old hall, because there are two halls in the Besthorpe area, the old hall and the new hall, because Norfolk people are generally super original with their place names. We got one of them to come up, so right, it's a couple of old dearies tending to a grave of a loved one. I suppose we could go and have a shifty and see whose grave it was, but that's really not very nice. So back to the old hall, which is just over there. You can just see the roof poking out. Built by Robert Drury between 1560 and 1593, if I've already said. And if you're thinking I know that name from somewhere, well, Drury Lane in London is actually named after Robert Drury. Now, it kind of seems a bit wrong to be talking about this, in particular on consecrated ground, but as those of you watch, I try not to be blasphemous or heretical in my videos when I'm on the holy ground, as it were. But one of the things the village of Besthorpe is most known for is a little lane. And you can easily go online and Google, and you'll see the street lane sign, and that is Slut's Hole Lane. Yes, I said that right, Slut's Hole. Now, originally it was either Slutch Hole Lane, slutch being an ancient term for mud, or sluice, which is Dutch for sluice. Because around here the land has been drained for farming, etc. It was fenland many moons ago. And there are arguments for either side of that debate as to whether it's sluice or slutch. No, but it's something to be famous for, I suppose. Although as recently as 1999, the local villagers did petition for a name change for the village. Or for the lane, sorry, not the village. That would be silly. And they lost. Local historians won that argument. So, Slut's Hole Lane, it remains to this day. At some point I might take you down there. Don't go there with that joke. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to see if I can get indoors and if there's nobody around. If there is, I'll do a video inside as well. Just a bit of a wander around and see what's there. There are no reports of any hauntings here, and I've not felt anything in the brief time I've been here, so hold the camera straight while you're sticking your notes back in the pocket. But yeah, it's a nice pretty place in the middle of the countryside, the birdies singing, yeah, the occasional car and train going past. Some goots over there to fuss if you want to. Wildflower meadows. But yeah, all in all, a lovely little, I say lovely, big church for a little village. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you've seen or think, that was interesting, I might want to see more of that, don't forget to subscribe. Hitting the like button doesn't hurt either. And if you've got anything you'd like to say, Sharpie, you're really bad at camera work, Why don't you edit these things? Do your research better? Anything like that. Or perhaps places or subjects you'd like me to cover in future videos. But yeah, memberships are also open, and super thanks. Yeah, that's all the algorithm pleasing stuff done. So again, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy your hobbies, whatever they are. Stay safe, have fun. Peace out. Bye bye.